Hello guys, we are back again. This is our another vlog, part 4. As I said before, it will be based on driving feedback experience about brakes, suspension and everything related, and also yes, of course, Audi torque splitter, because now I did more kilometers. I have seen what this car can do, and I can tell you it's amazing. It's much better than the old one, and yes, this is the main difference comparing to the old one. It's the way how it drives, the way how it feels, and the way how torque splitter, Audi torque splitter works. So let's start with the best things on this car which I'm most impressed. First, let's go with suspension. It's amazing. I never had adaptive suspension on my car, and it's superb on this car. You have options like comfort, automatic or auto, dynamic, and you can choose to performance modes, individual and performance. Comfort mode, it's perfect setup for comfy driving in the town. You don't feel bumps, you don't feel holes. Car is so smooth. It's much better than any car I drove in city. I cannot describe. Like some big luxury limo, it's perfect. Also for long autobahn drives, comfort is amazing, and you can just relax and enjoy in your trips. Next mode which I use on open road and normal driving, it's auto mode. Auto mode, suspension is soft, it's also good, but it has good rebound, so it's not like on waves. It's very good when it's soft, and steering is much more sharper and more weight on it, so yes, car doesn't feel like loose or you don't have control or feedback. It's very good for normal driving. We are now in auto mode, we are now in mountains and driving on the open road. Here's barely no traffic, it's in Alps, so few cars, so we can test properly. Okay, also in auto mode everything is automatic, so nothing particular to say. The main things I want to describe is other modes: dynamic, performance and individual. So let's switch with RS mode. Now I'm in the individual mode, that's race mode, and I have chosen to suit my specification, and that it's ESP Sport. Everything sport like on performance mode. Just difference is torque vectoring. I didn't choose sport, I choose balanced. So this is the best mode when car is neutral and you can drive fast on the rain, you can drive fast on normal roads with bumps, with slippery tarmac, everything. Car is neutral. You cannot get understeer, you cannot get oversteer. So it's perfect for, let's say, fast driving like we are doing now, just without some extreme drivings. And if, like I said, surface is not perfect, road is not perfect, you can also adjust suspension. If road is so bad, you can go soft, it will be good. But I choose the firmest setting, just the torque vectoring is balanced, because like I said, I want car neutral on places where I don't know the road, or like I said, it's slippery, it's bumpy. Okay, so this is the mode I use in these environments like that. And let's say if you want to go fast on a wet road, next mode is performance mode. Performance mode, you cannot choose many things. You can choose just the suspension and steering, and also ESP, which I use sport. But performance mode is a bit different than the individual mode or the other modes, because it sends a bit more power to the rear. So you can feel when you push the throttle, car is moving power back, left and right, and when you are in corner, you push the throttle, you go inside. It's like you have LSD on some front wheel drive cars, or it's really good, and it's different how you drive in this mode. You need to be careful. You cannot let off the throttle, because if you remove it, car is going outside of the line. So yes, bit tricky to use it on the road, and car is more alive to the back, and I will show you a bit differences later. But I believe performance will be best suitable for track, and also yes, if you have good tires like Trofeo R or maybe Cup 2, that will be my next decision. I think this mode will be amazing, especially on the track. And the last is dynamic mode. I don't use dynamic mode because I have that individual and performance, that's the best of it. Dynamic, it sends even more power to the rear, and it's really like playful, but no, not if you want like drift mode. But it's playful, and I choose it only when I want to do good quarter-mile time, because it's fastest 0 to 100 kilometer. That's from my experience. So yes, performance mode is a bit more alive. Car is alive. It's not so balanced. It's not so neutral. And yes, you need to choose, and you need to use your car to see which suits you best. Another thing is, when we are finished about this torque vectoring and about suspension, it's about brakes. Brakes are just brilliant, but to be honest, for these brakes to work, you need to work a lot. You need to push hard, you need to be fast on corners for road use. It's, if you ask me, impossible with good it's possible with traffic and so on. And to get most of these brakes, I think you need to be on the track. When I'm pushing a bit this car, few minutes, I get a bit temperature, then brakes are amazing. It's so hard pedal. It brakes very good, but it gets cold very soon, so you need to be on the pace. And like I said, I believe these brakes will be the best when you are using it on the track. And this is some best brake I ever drove and seen. When it's cold, not so bad, but when it's hot, it's another league. It's really good, really gives you confidence. But when they are hot and when they are brake the best, then the tires let off, because stock Pirelli Pzeros are not near good as some semi-slicks and so on. So okay, now we will have few shots from outside and later talk about more about modes. See ya. Okay guys, now we are on some free road, and we don't have traffic, so yes, it will be good for us. We are able to speak, and I can describe you a bit more about modes, how car is working. As I said, it's really different how car behaves depending on mode. Okay, so nothing to explain in auto and balance. I just want to say something about performance mode. Okay, we will go now in performance. So what is important in performance? Performance sends more power to the rear, and the car is more agile, it's pointy, and it goes where you want. So it listens you very well, and it's different feeling than all the other cars I had, because it's working like mechanical LSD. It's something strange, and when you are off the throttle, car goes out. When you push it, car goes in. So I'm just a bit warming up tires. As I said, it's mountain road, Austria, very few cars, so we can test this properly. I won't speak a lot, I will just show you how car works in balance with brakes, with that mode, and so on. Live back when you are slow, but it's so pointy, so good. These tires, I need to be honest, are so shitty. I never had such shitty tires, and they overheat so quickly, and they are so weird. But we will get few moments while they are still not cold, warm up but not overheated, so I can show you a few curves and how this car behaves. Now this part it's quite a bit of traffic, so we won't be pushing hard, but later is good place of the road where we can test it a bit more. Cars is really good, it's punchy, and you can feel that torque, you can feel that power. It's really amazing, and like I said, everything is well balanced. Just need to be on throttle, because when you are on throttle, then the power works, then the torque splitter works, and power goes to the rear wheels, to the rear outer wheel of the curve. So you feel that punch, you feel that power, and you don't get understeer. Bit of oversteer, yes, in slow curves, but depends on the grip and depends on your tires, if they are hot, cold or overheated. That's the worst, and these tires are quickly overheated, quickly. I'm afraid what will happen with these tires on the track. I hope in next video we will have a track day video and so on. Now I will show you a bit of small curves, how car behaves. Now it's quite of traffic, so we won't go fast where we don't have space, and when it's not safe to go fast. I mean, everything is a speed limit, it's open road, but we have to obey the rules. Best I found out for myself is performance mode, definitely best. Okay guys, check this second, and now we are full throttle, bit of oversteer, and that's it. But so good. Okay, we have big apex here. Okay, full throttle. Okay, little bit of fun, yes, like driving a real wheel car, but much quicker, much safer and better. Car is so pointy, so sharp. I love this torque vectoring. It's so amazed, and these brakes. These brakes are amazing. This car is amazing. Torque vectoring is amazing. I can tell you, I'm overwhelmed with this car. Everything works perfect. It's so well balanced. Just these shitty tires are real shitty. Yes, they start to roll too soon. Best I ever tested on any car. Power is not so bad. For this low road, you don't need much more power than this. But what the issue is only they start to squeal for nothing. They get overheated very quickly, the temperature and pressure goes up, and it's really not for this kind of the driving and using this car as it should. Yes, but so alive, so fast. No understeer, just bit of oversteer, but you are so quick with that oversteer because the tail is pointing the nose, and car is so well balanced, guys. I believe none of the guys tested this car properly, only the guy from the Nürburgring, because you can really see now what is the improvement over my old car. Yes, it's so good. Okay, also big improvement on this new car compared to my old one is oil temperature. Now we are seeing 110 Celsius, and let's say on my old Daza, same kind of driving will be 115, 18 or even 20. So yes, definitely cooling management of oil system is much better on this new car. Also everything works different. Just these tires, I don't like this. I never had this tire. I used the Michelin Pilot 4S on my RS3. I used the Cup 2. I never used this one, and car is so good, but this tire is killing all my expressions. It's really bad, and not for this car. And guys, to be honest, there is option, and there was option to order Trofeo R tires for this car, but we are in the country when CO2 rises, the price of the car rises. So if you put like extra Trofeo R tires, which I decided to put, then tires are 800 euro. That's not so bad, but when you put these tires on configurator, CO2 goes from 203 to 211, I think, something like that. More CO2 in Croatia means that tires I will need to pay extra 2,500 euros, and no way I'm gonna do that. So instead of 800, I needed to pay 2,500. So that's why, that is the only reason why I didn't spec the Trofeo R tires from the beginning. Otherwise, if it is 800 euro option, yes, I will use that tires for sure. Okay guys, we are finished with this video. I hope you like it. My impressions, the car, everything is phenomenal. It's undescribable. Who wants to feel this, he needs to buy this car and enjoy. I can't wait to be on track with this car. Even first time will be with this tire, so I have no big expectations, but I love how car performs, behaves, and I'm so happy with this car. I have it 3 weeks now, and it's so good. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, help me get more followers, help me grow, help me everything. Hit the bell icon. That's how you won't miss single upload, and that would be all. Cheers guys.